Welcome to the Triple Barrel Podcast.
Recording in live?
Yeah, we're recording now.
We're recording now, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Put them headphones on, motherfucker. Shit, we live.
Yo, welcome to the Triple Barrel Podcast.
Blah.
Blank. First one of the new year. What was today's date? 1/4/21?
What is today? Is it the 4th?
I think so already, bro.
It's the 3rd.
It's the 3rd?
Yeah, it's the 3rd. I got it right here.
Alright, 1/3/21. First Triple Barrel of the year. Shout out to Dylan, our producer. He's fucking still sick with Corona.
He got that Rona, dog.
Right, he went deep in the swamps of them guts.
Yeah, he got it in them guts.
I didn't know that pussy was transferable for COVID. But
yeah, I didn't know it was sexually transmitted.
I didn't either, but now we know.
It is.
All right, shout out Dylan. Hopefully you keep that in the episode when you hear that.
Yeah, you have to. You have no choice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna tell you, or we're gonna say you got Corona by having sex with a gay man.
Oh wow, that is. We respect the homos over here, bro. We respect the homos.
Well, we respect it, but that's how he got it.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, I'm not saying anything about his lifestyle.
Okay.
Let's
not.
How do I sound though?
You sound good. Can you hear yourself?
I think so. I think I can hear myself. Maybe I should.
Take your headphones off and then you'll be able to know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You sound good in the mic, in the headphones and
shit.
shit.
Well, fine. Fuck it. I'm just worried because we ain't got no technical dude. And you're trash at this. So.
No, I'm not completely trash.
You're basura.
Look, I fixed the headphone problem, motherfucker.
You just
in 1 week.
You just turned it a little slightly. You just turned it a little bit.
No, I'm saying I went and got the piece so that you would be able to wear headphones. And you're bitching about it. That cost $4.99, motherfucker.
$4.99? Why did Dylan take so long to get it?
Because he ordered it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was at Best Buy when I got the espresso machine.
Word. Oh, that's yours.
Yeah. So
okay, no, but that's all related, right?
Yeah, it is related because we did have that conversation.
All right.
Yeah, but let me talk to you about this. So you see this pubic hair wax kit that is on the coffee table?
Is that what that is? Flamingo?
That is a pubic hair wax kit.
Okay, bet that.
Flamingo, shout out.
Okay.
I made a fucking bet with her.
What was the bet?
And the bet was whoever loses in the board games has to wax their butthole. The other one gets to wax the other one's butthole.
The butthole?
The butthole. I thought I had it in the bag, dog. She sucks at games, and then I fucking lost.
You got a clean butthole right now, bro?
No, I haven't. It's sealed up.
Oh,
so I haven't.
You gonna follow through, right?
Yeah, I feel like I have to.
You have to.
Yeah, it was a bet. I mean, we didn't shake on it or anything, but like,
she's a woman.
I would make her do it.
She has no honor though, bro. She's not gonna want to. She's not gonna want to do it.
She'll do it. She'll do it. Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck.
Do you want that out in the world though? That some woman waxed your butthole?
I don't care. It was a lost bet.
I guess so.
You know.
That's honest. The last thing I bet that had a silly consequence was I bet against retardedly. I bet against my own team. State. We were going to state for my trial in high school, and I said, "Yo, if we actually make it to state and win, I'll cut my afro and do it inverted mohawk." So I just cut it down the middle, and for a whole 24 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went to real deal on a Sunday. I went to my cousin's barbershop. He cut it down the middle for me, and then on Monday I went to school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
And this is why you never bet against yourself. But we won though, so it's like
yeah. Hey, can you hear yourself now?
I can hear myself way better. I wonder if this is I wonder if we were shit before.
No, it was just what it was last episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So now the level should be good though. They shouldn't have to be touched again, really.
Yeah, but who knows?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, you want to start with something on here? On the list?
All right.
The podcast?
New year, new me. What are your New Year's resolutions there, John Miller?
Okay, I'm gonna actively work to get in the 1,000 pound club for lifting. Right, I'm gonna cut out. I wouldn't say I don't drink to excess, but I'm gonna cut out all the casual drinking I've been doing. If I'm not celebrating, I'm not drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bro. Because
you're gonna be so boring.
I'm not. I'm pretty interesting without.
I'm joking.
The drink, right? Pour me up, cuz.
No, just so you know, I am one of those people. You tell me you want to change, I'm not gonna be like, come on, John, have a drink.
Right. Oh yeah, I feel you. You're on my team.
Yeah.
I want you to win too. I feel that. And so I think because those casual little drinks for me have been not only like affecting my performance, and it's the cash too. Because with the shows I was running, I was getting free drinks, right? And it's like, all right, after I was listening to my audio at the end of the show, bro, I'm not as icy as I need to be, right? And I'm having fun. People are having fun for the show.
Yeah.
But it's the micro is the macro, right? It's indicative to a habit that I'm building that I don't need to be building, right? Because like if I'm really serious about being in comedy for forever, I can't be a drunk.
Yeah.
I can't be. I you know what I'm saying? Like I love my father, but he has that that vice in him.
Right.
And I don't want that to be the thing that derails me. The drink. You know what I'm saying? Like out of all the things that fuck someone up in their world, I don't want it to be something as voluntary as picking up a thing of poison and putting it to my lips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm only gonna try to celebrate for. I don't drink to celebrate, right? So if we crack 10K or whatever, my boy gets a promotion, I'll drink with him. But
yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah. Damn. So no drinking at stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to, bro.
Just don't. I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done it.
And here's the thing. It's a crutch. It's a crutch. I'm doing it just because.
It's a crutch, but like, god damn, it's so much fun
to drink with your boys. All we're doing is like even the people that I don't like to see at comedy, I'll be like, oh look, well, let me go get me a rum. Talk to this shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like who doesn't want to drink and joke around?
Right, and we do it, and as our job.
Yeah,
that's a fucking good fringe benefit.
It's fucking it's fun, and it's in bars. Yeah. So you're like fuck, and you're waiting.
It's the environment, bro.
You're either gonna eat or drink,
right.
Or you're gonna be the shithead that's sitting there drinking water, which is not a big deal.
I don't look.
But I feel I have this weird personal responsibility of trying to keep these places afloat because. I'm not going to say I was always the comic that had like a really good job.
Yeah.
But I had a good job before, I quit.
Yeah.
And it paid me well. And
so you could drink.
And I could drink. And I didn't even think about it.
Right.
It was like, yeah, I'm getting another check, whatever. But that since I've quit my job and I'm starting my business, it's like that extra $50 that you spend. Like, that's $200 a month that you're going to spend at the High Tone?
I mean, I ain't shitting on the High Tone, but, I need that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need that. Like, right now, I need that. And so it's...
And did you get your stimulus check yet?
Yeah, I got the stimmy, bro.
You have Regions?
Yeah.
What?
I got it on, 2 days ago.
I never got it.
Check. We have the same last name. Same M.
And I'm MA, you're MI.
Right.
What the fuck, dude?
The stimmy is...
I'm telling you, I didn't get it. You
checking right now?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. But besides that, I'm actually going to be more systematic with my entire approach to life. It's going to be... that's part of the conversation I had with my mom earlier. It was that I've been trying to do things on a lotto type base. I was relying on luck too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
God damn it! I need that. Pay my fucking mortgage.
Man, I feel you.
I just bought an espresso machine for $50.
$50.
Not bad though.
What
were you saying?
Yeah, I'm talking about resolutions, but those are
okay. So not drinking.
Yeah, that trying to up my weight.
Oh yeah, 1,000 pounds. Where are you at now? Do you know?
All my numbers are trash, bro.
So what do you think your max bench is right now?
My max bench, maybe 180, 200 pounds.
Really?
It's trash.
You got long ass arms though,
yeah.
So I got little short stumpies.
My squat's trash, my deadlift's trash, everything's trash. I don't think my deadlift is nowhere near where it used to be.
Yeah. How many are you gonna program it yourself? How are you gonna program it?
Oh, the workout routine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I seen some super swole NFL dude. He was a fucking lineman, right? And he was just talking about how his regiment is a little different from most folks' regiment, and it's just the mentality it takes, right? So it's beyond 2-a-days. It's like how hard are you going? Are you warming up, or are you lifting with what you're trying to lift initially, right? And he's not saying not to not hurt yourself, but just know that after your warm up set, you're going straight to the weight that scares you.
Right.
It's the only way to get there. And so if you 1 rep max it, one time that week. By next week, you might be able to hit it twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in 6 months, now you're repping that bad boy for real, you know?
Okay.
And so I because I have a workout regimen and I've kind of plateaued on it.
So, what are your workouts looking like now?
Okay, so I go from head to toe. If I'm going all week, right? Like I go Monday through Friday, right? I go head to toe. So I will start with traps, shoulders, back, chest, right, and arms maybe.
So upper body,
and then I go the next day. I'll go lower body,
okay,
right, with a different back workout and a different like arm workout. So I might do I might do buys on Monday, then tries on Tuesday, right, for my arms. Do abs the whole time, and then just do like a different. So I'll do like squats, like weighted squats,
yeah,
dumbbell squats, deep dumbbell squats with like a 8-pound dumbbell or whatever, and yeah, that's kind of my regimen, head to toe. Okay. So then on Wednesday I go back to head and then go back to toe. You know? Okay.
So the thing, because I've done that, tried to do that 1,000-pound club. The thing that I would say would be don't do any more on like your heavy. Like you're not going for hypertrophy. Don't do more than 5 reps of anything. Yeah. Do your warm up. Don't do more than 5 reps of anything. There's no reason to, because it's about the weight. It's not about, you're going to build the fucking mass with the weight.
Right.
Like, that's what I was noticing is my fucking, like, I never had, like, a thick core to where, like, holy shit, like, I feel like I actually, like, have a core.
Strong, right?
You know? Mm-hmm. And that was kind of, I would plank and do all that for warm-ups, right? But then just deadlifting some fucking heavy fucking weight. Which I looked at it was 325. So mine was my deadlift was 325, my squat was 285, which is trash because it has been 300 in the past. And then my hex bar, which doesn't count, was 345.
So the deadlift, hex bar, you step
inside? Yeah. And then my bench was 245.
That's pretty good bench, bro.
Yeah, but I mean it was everything I had, and I had been working for fucking months. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Like 6 months.
You might be like honestly, like casually, this top 10% of dudes that work out.
Yeah, it's not 245 right now.
I feel that. But the fact that you're able to push that up, that's what, almost double your weight. How much do you weigh?
165.
Yeah, that's almost double your weight, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the thing is like one thing that I think about when I work out is and this sounds like an asshole thing, but my family's fat.
Yeah.
And if they fall down, somebody's got to be able to pick them up.
That's real.
You know, like
you don't want to be. You know, when my
I can't lift my mom up. Like, come on.
That's all bad, bro. I feel that honestly. And you know, when my aunt that passed away recently, she was sick. She said when I picked her up to move her rooms or whatever, she couldn't walk. She would jokingly say, "Oh, you're so strong, nephew," right? And I was like, I was kind of like, it made me feel good to hear that. But also, like, she was not weighing that much anymore.
Yeah.
But, like, the fact that I was able to be at least strong enough to do that.
Yeah.
Without having anybody else worry about me.
Yeah.
Because I have some other cousins who are you know, thin as I am, but they obviously don't work out, right?
Right.
So no one was asking them. It was only, come over and do it. I had to do it, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You know, being strong as a dude is a responsibility, I feel.
It is. And if you're not,
you can't be no.
I don't want to call you a pussy, but you're a pussy. If you're not lifting weights or you're not genetically strong, like what the fuck are you? Are you a man?
As a man, it's a requirement because it's like a car with 3 wheels. It's like it's not a car. You feel what I'm saying? It's a tricycle.
It's a 3-wheeler.
It's something else, but it's not a man. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's a fucking reason why fucking the gay dudes are always super in shape because.
Like, well, they care about what the fuck they look like.
But not only that.
But not all gay dudes.
Yeah, I would say that. You're probably right.
they got
I think the stereotype is
they got big old boys in there.
Do they? I guess they do have fat gay dudes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name any names.
You know some fat gay dudes?
Yeah.
Oh man. I just found out a dude I knew growing up. He's a fucking. I can't say fucking right. He's a homosexual now.
Yeah.
Or always has been. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the right thing to say?
Yeah.
You know, I hadn't seen him since it was revealed. But it's interesting because he was the toughest dude, bro. Always trying to fight somebody. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. we went to IKEA yesterday, me and my girlfriend,
Yeah.
and she was like, yeah, last time, or one of the times I came here, my friend, who is dating a girl, had never done anything with girls, dating a girl now, was trying to fuck in a IKEA closet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, while you were with him?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah. And I was like, what? Who does that?
That's
like some 8th grade, like, let's go make out in the closet, not like we're 25 and we're gonna fuck in IKEA while you're here.
Yeah,
what?
Fucking in public is
dangerous.
Not even dangerous. It's fun, exhilarating, but it's not. It's some youthful shit. Like,
where have you fucked in public? What's your
UT,
most public fucking?
UTK Public Library.
Oh shit!
In the library, in the stacks, got some puss.
Yeah. Did you finish?
Yep.
What? How?
Because that thing was juicing.
Oh yeah. So it was real quick.
Yeah, it was not a good look from my side. But it had to be swift. This is back in the day.
Were you wearing a condom?
I was.
Okay, so you just came in the condom.
I just
threw it in the books and then you dipped out.
I respect knowledge in books, so I carried it respectfully.
You know that knob, you can twist that knob and it'll quit dropping on you on your thing.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay. Tighten the knob. That's weird that in Britain they call knobs penises.
It makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
You know, in Jamaica you can't call someone a buddy because buddy means your dick.
Really?
Yeah, I know you use it all the time. That's my buddy. Nope.
that's fucking the way I like. That's how.
I know that's how you talk, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, because what are you gonna do? One of my BFFs.
I say homie.
Yeah, but that's not my vocabulary.
I understand, bro.
I've always felt weird about saying bro, homie. Like I'll say dude and I'll say dog.
Right.
Like I'd rather call you my dog than my homie.
Yeah, but see, my dog can have if you're not. I think homie is so ubiquitous in all like American vernaculars that it means friend.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
If I go my dog to you, you could be like, okay, his friend or his actual dog. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was hanging out with my dog the other day.
No, I feel like you'd say Rico Suave is your homie.
Right, and that's what. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. So we don't know. But I mentioned knobs about Britain because of the Brexit shit, right?
Yeah.
And so it was on the news this morning at my mom's house when I stopped by the visitor.
So you caught a headline. You're going to talk about it.
Yes. It officially happened. I didn't know that Brexit actually had happened. It was.
How?
Well, I thought they were voting on it, and they've been fucking voting on it for forever. But I don't really watch the mainstream news like that, right? And so it's happened for weeks. I'm kind of late, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that it did happen is interesting because that's like the first time Europe has ever unified, and now there's secession happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when was the last time you saw a unified country have secession? It was us for the Civil War, all right? And so I was like, yo, we know this is about money, right? The United Kingdom is tired of like, I think what the gripe is they're paying the brunt of like the EU's taxes, right? Mm-hmm. So there's like, I don't know the number, but let's just say it's 50 plus countries in the EU, right? UK is responsible for like, I don't know, 60% of the taxes, and they feel like it's affecting them as society.
Right. I get confused on what the UK is.
The United Kingdom, which is England. So
I thought that was Great Britain.
That same thing.
I thought the United Kingdom was Scotland, Britain, Ireland.
Yeah. But as a unit, they've always been kind of just like Great Britain. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they've never not been together.
Are you sure about this?
Let's fucking look.
Because I think I've looked this up before, and I think that's
wrong.
Yeah.
I'm fucking wrong. Difference between the EU and
UK
and
versus
Great Britain. Okay.
Great Britain is the name of the island that is home to the countries of England, Wales, and Scotland. The United Kingdom is a country that is a union of the countries on that island of Great Britain. What?
See, I was
along with the country of Northern Ireland, which shares the island of Ireland with the Republic of Ireland. Jesus fucking Christ. Can y'all just just be the United States of Europe?
Get on the train, bro.
And then whoever secedes can be Texas. Fuck it.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I was thinking, like, okay, so the UK seceded, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's that?
So what does that mean? So that's Great Britain. So that's England, Scotland, and Wales. My heritage.
That's your people, right?
Yeah, that's my people.
Okay, so basically the Brits are leaving the UK. What does that mean for the rest of Europe?
Oh, I get it. So geography wise, that's why they're the same.
What do you mean, geography?
It's England and Wales are connected. They're on the same island.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then Scotland's on that same island just north.
Right.
So I didn't realize they were all on the same island. I don't know geography.
Like that. Well, now you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the listeners of the Triple Barrel Podcast now know too. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
we
boom,
just
boom.
spitting facts.
So anyway,
Giving knowledge.
So what I'm getting at basically is like, okay, if Brexit's happening and there's strife between the European Union and Britain leaving, right, the Union, is there going to be like is this like the prelude to World War? You know what I mean? It hasn't been like what happened with the last World War. It was Germany was aggressive towards the rest of England.
I don't think
the rest of Europe, and then it slowly started taking over. Right, that's what led to the World War II. Right.
Right, but do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think there's going to be another World War like there was?
Dude, we're in a World War right now.
But I know, but I'm saying it's different. Like it's through
finance.
Yeah, it's through. It's just basically how can I fuck you out of money because you're trying to fuck me out of money. You did something I don't like. Let me fuck you out of money.
Yeah.
That's what our wars are now.
It's economic terrorism.
Besides dropping bomb on fucking Afghanistan children.
Well, I think that level of American like aggression and slash imperialism, right? Like that version, it's got to have to change because like anybody who's our real enemy, as a talking about America politics, like foreign domestic politics, we can't. I don't think we can like afford. I think that's probably the better word. We can mount a fight against these people, right? Like an actual land war, but we can't afford it. Whereas, like, if China calls our number and we get into a fight with Russia, right, like an actual land war with Russia, and they're like, yeah, we own X number amount of your out of your debt, and we're not going to supply you with X number of supplies until you pay that debt because you're in war with this dude that we fuck with, right?
Yeah.
It's the same reason why Japan got into the war, was because the United States embargoed some of their shit, right? And so it's like, well, the United States ain't fucking with us, we got to bomb them.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same rationale. So it's like what the fuck happens if Europe, right?
Dismantles.
It's like, okay, so the EU is now getting rid of their most prominent player, and one of the most prominent players in the UK, right? Now there's strife. Now there's no more union. There's us versus that one guy. What
is the European Union?
It's I think like 50 plus countries. It's where the euro. You know what I'm saying? So they can all use.
Oh, for real?
We can all use the euro.
Political and economic union of 27 member states that are located primarily in Europe.
27, damn. Okay, I'm off by half. But
founded in 1993, so it's not like it's that old.
No, it's happened.
Purpose.
It's happened in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But
ensure the free movement of people, goods, and services and capital within the internal market. Okay, so that's why you can take trains everywhere in Europe.
Basically, that was always kind of the case, but the EU made it easier. So everyone's now on the same. It's like in America, right? Mm-hmm. We can go to Texas versus Seattle and still pay the same dollar for the same products and services. So
they basically kind of copied the U.S.
Yeah, definitely. And so but only on an economic basis. Like we have union through politics and through nationhood.
That's what this said.
Yeah, but that's not through nationhood. If we attack Belarus or whatever, we attack Belarus, we ain't attacking France.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But through attacking one person in the EU, you attack the money of everybody in the EU, right? Mm-hmm. And so anyone who's under the fucking umbrella of that is typically under.
Well, isn't that because and correct me if I'm wrong, which I don't know a lot about economics.
Clearly, we're learning right now.
But isn't Greece? Greece would be a part of that deal, right?
Yes, I believe so. I believe a lot of the Mediterranean countries are in, like Rome, Italy, because the Mediterranean is that region, right? So it's Italy, Spain, top of Africa, but that's not the EU though.
Yeah, so Greece is in the EU. Okay, so yeah, basically, so what? Spain, Portugal, Sweden, but
Sweden is not in the Mediterranean, my guy.
I know, but I'm talking about the EU.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about
What you talking about, dog? What you talking about, dog?
I'm trying to figure out. So it makes sense what you're talking about, how they were taking the brunt of the taxes. It's because all these other countries failed economically.
They're not the best economically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they're fucking garbage. They're not. Are they capitalist?
I think most of them are. That's why they decided to unionize, right? But I think it's just internal politics that affect the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like a lot of these places are very, very progressive with high tax rates and like high, what do you call it, like welfare programs, right?
I couldn't necessarily say I couldn't make that distinction, bro. But
I feel like that's the recipe for failure.
Yeah, but like not all like heavily progressive and social programs lead to failure. I mean, like in America, we have a pretty good social program mandate. You know what I mean? Like because like capitalism is still our primary philosophy and
yeah, and we have we're not completely, we're a mixed economy, but like
I think the reason why the brunt of the taxes for the EU happened, I think, is all based on legislation, right? Like I can't.
Yeah.
I know I probably sound dumb as fuck to anybody who knows what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm pretty sure that it's basically like the heads of the EU figured that Britain was the Great British Crown used to be the principal currency of the entire world before the United States took it over, right? Before the United States dollar took it over, and so I would imagine that the UK probably produces X number amount of wealth within the entire EU, right? So they're like, okay, well, if you're Texas or you're California or you're New York or Florida, you got to pay X amount of taxes, right, to the federal government. Well, so that implies the state's tax codes on certain things. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's like that there's like no sales tax in Florida, but there's crazy property tax
Mississippi.
So
there's a state income tax.
Right, but there's no quote
sales tax.
So each state has their own rules and regulations. That's a fucking two, bro. Get your numbers up, pussy. So each state is responsible for how much money they send back to the federal government, right? So how they collect it is the rules in which they implement, right?
Right.
So the rules that the EU placed on the UK, they're probably saying that you got to pay X number of crazy number of taxes, and they're tired of it. So that's why they voted on leaving, because it's affecting not only their nationhood, like they've been in there for almost 30 years, right? Since 93. That's 27 years, right? 27 years, yeah. So it's like that's pretty significant for to see how something has affected your nation.
That's my life.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, that's a good trial run. 30 years.
30 years. Yeah.
If this shit ain't working, we gotta quit this.
And I think that it's gonna affect like the world currencies pretty heavily here starting on Monday, bro. Like because if you have the breaking up of like mommy and daddy, European mommy and daddy, right? Because if the same shit happened in the United States, if one of our biggest players, if Texas decided to secede, like started talking about it tomorrow, the United States dollar going to shit. Because 4 out of the top 20 cities in America are in Texas.
So what do you think happens? What do you predict?
I predict that Brexit is going to cause. Okay, I have 2 scenarios in my brain, right? In my super uneducated brain, right?
Okay.
On the good ending, if this was a video game, right, and you got the good ending, Brexit happens. The UK becomes more robust in their currency and in their whole operating, right? They go back to that made Britain great in the first place, right? Because they're making their own rules and handling their own money, whatever. And then the UK can benefit. I mean, and then the rest of the EU can benefit from that because now they have a stronger partner in the UK, a neighbor in the UK, right? Worst case scenario is everything goes to shit, and now the rest of the EU blames the UK for making it go to shit, right? And then now we have either aggression through economic sanctions or whatever, and then that might lead to unfortunate, like, real physical aggression, right? Like,
oh yeah, so like if we leave and then you make it impossible for us to do business with you guys that are our neighbors,
right? Like, oh, we got to do something, you know
right?
what I'm saying? So
yeah,
and that's what happened with Japan versus the United States, right? Japan wasn't in it until we embargoed them, and the embargo didn't happen until they started siding with the fucking, what was it? They were siding with Stalin and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's like it's just like a domino effect. And I just hope, like, I like, best case scenario, I hope it's just a better solution. But I don't want to see land war. I don't want, like, you know, the whole thing where people are like, soft times lead to soft men make hard times make hard men,
right?
Hard men make soft times,
right?
I just hope that we're not in the little transition period where we're soft men going into hard times.
No, have you not felt that,
bro?
We can't even live through a virus without shutting down the country.
Well, look,
that's the ultimate soft,
bro. Okay, look, the response to Corona is not the best. I think this, like, the reason why we haven't, think about this, bro. The other places have been affected by Corona so heavily. Like, people were on the internet showing, and I don't know if this is fucking propaganda or not, but they were showing the New Year's Eve celebrations in other countries, right? They showed China, they showed Sweden, they showed other places that have kind of controlled the virus, right? While in the United States, we're still on this kind of quasi shutdown type of bullshit, right? And so it makes the argument that if the United States so our strength is our diversity, right, and our division. So it's, you know, we can do anything because we have so many different personalities. We can create so much wealth in this country because we have so much different type of land masses and landscape, all that type of shit. Well, when it's time to get on a fucking same accord, we can't do that shit at all, right?
Yeah, but we're not supposed to, and it's not that we can't. And I think that when people compare the Chinese lockdown to anything, you can't do it, right? When you try to say that China handled it well, they caused it. They didn't handle anything well.
Right.
That's false. They caused a global pandemic.
Right.
Right? Whether it would have, if the U.S. would have done it, everybody would have been like, man, the U.S. is a piece of shit. They let a virus loose, you know, or some crazy monkey fucking bat got shit, you know, like, come on. Like, when people try to tell me that, I want to slap them in the fucking face. Because
are you saying that it's a logical fallacy?
It is.
Okay.
Because for one, how did they do it? How did they do it? They did it by fucking doing how they've always done, which is fucking hammer down and strangle you until you either die or get the virus. Or you shut the fuck up because you're dying. Right? Like, it's a stranglement.
Okay, so you're saying that it was like a totalitarian.
Yes, it's guerrilla tactics.
Okay, word.
Right?
They guerrilla pimped it versus.
Yeah, they guerrilla pimped it versus whatever.
Yeah,
so like
America guerrilla pimped it. They're like, please shut
but
down.
No, but now our media, which is something China does not have to worry with, right? They control their narrative in their country.
They sure do.
We do not.
Right.
So because we don't, and because we listen to the CNNs and the Fox Newses, well, all they want is a headline. So now there's a new fucking strain. Why? Because good. It brings fucking people to the show.
Right. Right.
It's no longer about safety. It's about fucking dollars. There's a reason that Kroger, which fucking Spencer made this fucking point. There's a reason there's no lines at Kroger, and it can be fucking packed, but you can't go to fucking the commissary, and you can. There's lines out the door because only 25% can be in there.
Right.
Why is it that Kroger can be completely full, but a mom and pop restaurant that needs to pay their employees can't? There's no reason for it, and it's all bullshit. And this is the shit that just gets me pissed off, and I've been talking about this since we've been doing this podcast.
Right. I feel you.
But it's like, it's just people can't say that another country handled it better. Why? And then if you look at what is it? Who is it? Sweden. Sweden. They're a fucking island, right?
They're a small country.
They're a small country. What the fuck do you expect when you only got to wrestle a town of people?
Well, I think that
or a city throughout a whole state or a nation.
All right, okay, check this out. Now I'm just playing devil's advocate here because
of course you are.
I'm using fuck you, bro. I'm using I'm using those two as an example of what. Okay, so China can't be used because they
control everything.
They control everything. So
they can lie about their statistics.
Right. So the message that we've seen or consumed is maybe a lie or propaganda, and B, we don't even know if they really controlled it, right?
Yeah, or half their country died and they just went on about their business and threw them in the river.
Well, they can make another billion more, goddamn it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The numbers are crazy. Well, with Sweden, right, they showed what happened if you don't lock down. They had a very different, so they had two opposing philosophies in the shutdown, right? Sweden was like, we're not shutting down. If you're unhealthy and you're scared, wear the mask. If not, we're keeping everything open because I think they understood that a shutdown on that scale for their economy would have decimated them on a higher level than it's decimating a larger country like a China or Russia or the United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so
with multiple different markets.
Right. So the micro is the macro. I love that saying for a very because it's true. So it's like if we know in America right now that Miami, Atlanta, and other places have not shut the fuck down. They have been going ham. Okay, people have been flying into these places just to go ham.
Right.
Okay. Now they're saying I haven't done my due diligence on this quite thoroughly, but as always. But the numbers in Florida, right, are lower than they are in LA County. How? I don't know. Right. And maybe they're not testing, maybe they're not dying, but whatever the case may be.
Wait, where and where?
LA County.
Right.
And Miami, Florida.
Okay.
So, I said it before, my dad beat Corona, right? He in Miami. There's some people,
a lot of sunlight.
Same thing for LA, right? But LA is fucked right now.
Can't go outside in LA.
Can't go outside in LA. But in Miami, you can go and suck on some freshly 20-year-old titties at a bar right now.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be popping. And bro, I want to go real deal. I want to go down spring break to go visit my dad as an excuse. But all right, Dad, I love you, but I'm here.
Is that gonna be one of your celebrations where you can drink?
Maybe. Goddamn it, maybe. Look, that's 3 months away for me to go super hard, get jacked, get cash, go to Miami and see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we had a good conversation about the Brexit, right? That was a good conversation.
Yeah, I think we need to create a segment called Due Diligence, and we talk about something that we have no clue.
That we have not researched at all. Okay.
Yeah, which is basically what we do all the time.
What's the next one?
Rude People recently watched. Rude People. Okay, let me tell you this. All right. Me and my girlfriend go to Panda Express. She wanted fucking Panda Express. It's trash. I hate it. I've always hated it. And we pull up, and there's
it's the worst kind of Chinese food. I agree.
Yeah, we pull up, and there's two people standing outside the door, and I go, oh, they're at capacity, right? So then we get in line. I go, I'm assuming they're at capacity. Is that why? They said, yeah, you can only have 6 people in there at a time. It's a fucking, you're getting it to go. Like, why can't everybody just order, you know? But anyways, so, and this is another thing, like businesses, like, do not have the customer service down for capacity, right? Like, I don't mind waiting outside. Bring me a drink. I don't mind, bring me some fucking hot chocolate if it's cold. You know, sell me hot chocolate for $1 while I'm waiting. Do something. Do something different, right? I'm a stickler for customer service.
I see.
But, anyways, so
it's the only reason why Chick-fil-A is such a bang-ass company, because customer service is...
and they use real chicken.
But that's not even... That doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, Five Guys uses real hamburgers, right? And real potatoes. We know this.
Yeah.
But they're not Chick-fil-A, why? Customer service ain't there.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
Same business model, but it's a little small thing to them.
Right. So anyways, so that couple goes in because two people come out, right? And so me and my girlfriend are waiting. Well, this dude gets out of his car. He walks. I was like, hey, man. And before I could even say, we're waiting in line, he just walks right in. Yeah. The Panda Express people don't say shit to him and take his order.
Okay, so you're annoyed with it.
That's just fucking rude. Like, dog, like, I don't want to do this. I'm like the least likely person to like this shit. Right. To rules and fucking, you make everything so inconvenient for me that I don't want to do anything anymore. Right. And some people just don't give a fuck and just will just fucking skip lines. Like, how many people have you been in lines and anything?
Recently, since the new shutdown?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I have, and there's people skipping fucking lines, and it's just all the same shit of just shitty people being shitty fucking people. And I don't know if it's shitty people being shitty people, or if it's good people saying, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore.
That's exactly what's happening, bro. Because you talking about rude people, that's really on the list, right? Crazy words.
Dude, I told myself in September I wasn't going to wear my mask in 2021. And now, I really shouldn't. To be honest, I shouldn't wear my fucking mask when I go into public, because it doesn't fucking matter. The disposable mask that I wear anyway doesn't help.
Right.
It's not, and plus I'm not putting it over my nose. You can suck my dick.
Right.
Like, if you tell me to put my mask over my nose, I'm gonna, like, fuck you. Eat a dick, and I hope you die of coronavirus.
Damn, bro, you going that hard?
I'm going that fucking hard.
Okay.
Because you're a fucking bitch. Who fucking walks around, tells other people what to do? Fucking bitches. I don't do that. Even if I have fucking leukemia and I'm about to goddamn die, guess what? I'm still not gonna tell you what to do.
Okay. Look, I feel you on that, right? It's a fucking hall model mentality.
And that was a hypothetical situation, which I don't like to do.
I feel that. But no, that's just serious, man. You've not seen that video that's circulating online right now about in Canada, somebody, I can't remember the name of the province that it was in, right? It wasn't like Toronto or anything. But a neighbor calls the police on another neighbor because they had 7 people in their house, which is one more than 6, which was the limit. The cops are going in there, and the video is they're arresting everyone in the house because they broke the rule, and the neighbor is being rewarded, right?
Shoot the neighbor.
I feel you.
Shoot the fucking neighbor.
Because that's snitching. That's big snitching, and you didn't, and it's not affecting you. I'm at my house, right? It's been different if I was in your space, but
you can't come into my house, motherfucker. You can't even look into my house. If you look into my house, fuck you. Get away.
I understand.
Like,
I feel you, dog. I feel you, but that's not what the fuck happened, and that's Canada. That's not gonna be in America, right?
No, but it is.
But it is. But look, and then everyone worries about, like, everyone talks about, everyone makes jokes about the fucking Nazis, right? Everyone was like, you wouldn't have been one to stop the Nazis. Well, clearly, I'm not saying this is anything equivalent, right? It always starts off benign, right? But
it starts off benign.
It's always slowly and then all at once.
Yep.
Right? It's like I'm sure this cat. I've read a half a book on Germany before Hitler, right? And it was like, oh yeah, we were chilling. We didn't care if we were Jewish or not. And then I don't really mind, them wearing stars. And then damn, how did this? It's like it's slowly then all at once.
Yeah, well, and you think about how many people fought under one dude's or a couple dudes' ideas.
Yeah.
Like, leadership works in good and evil.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't understand why. And the problem is that it's viewed as evil in our society to not wear your mask and to not obey the rules, right?
Right.
So now we're in this spot to where
they've done fucking mental judo on us, bro.
Right.
Legitimately mental judo, because it's one of those things where it's a global pandemic, right? that has so much weight to it. People are legitimately dying. Like our boy is legitimately sick. We wouldn't.
Is he still sick? He's not still sick,
bro. But he still got it.
Yeah, he's still positive, but he beat it.
Yeah, but would you want him around you? Think about that. Like, think about that shit right now, right? Because like you wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't want anybody around me with strep throat. But if I get strep throat and I'm sick for a couple days, fuck it.
Look, I feel you, but you're also not going to go out and give other people strep throat.
Right.
Well, that's why it's scary about Corona.
But it's the same concept. It shouldn't be scary.
I know it's the same concept, my guy. The issue is they've judoed us. They flipped it on its back. They're like, okay, if we know that if the pneumonia, which is something more prevalent than coronavirus right now, has caused quote unquote less deaths than Corona has. Why? Because there has been a forming like Voltron, right, of all the necessary parts to make this boogie monster real. Boogie monsters aren't real, right? You can tell a kid that monster you're seeing is just a tree outside. I'm gonna walk you outside, you can see the tree. We know it's not real, right? That's your imagination. Well, if you have the neighbor come over, be like, yo, there's a monster outside, and then the news be like, monsters outside at 6, and then there, you know what I'm saying? It's a coerced. No, I'm sorry, coerced is the wrong word. It's a
convoluted.
No, convoluted is also the wrong word. It's an orchestra, right? Orchestras only work. Orchestras.
It's orchestrated.
Right. Yeah. Right. An orchestra is an amazing thing of music where it's like individually all these things make an okay thing, right? But together it's beautiful, beautiful. 400 years worth of music. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening right now. It's so many pieces and parts that being played to the T, right? And then you have people in the real world that see it, and it's called. And I think I heard about it on what's it called, Joe Rogan, right? But it's like people get social currency from towing the line, right? So it's like the you remember the I voted stickers when the election was happening, right? And then people taking snapshots of that, right? Or even the fucking low down dirty bastards who have video of them giving to charity, right? Mm-hmm. Because like real charity is you showing up regardless of if someone else taking a video of you, that's different, right? But you doing the video yourself, that's bullshit charity, right? And so this is happening right now. This is an orchestrated thing from the lowest to the top, right? Mm-hmm. From the high to the low. So if you say Corona's bullshit, my guy, right? Everyone can now be like, you're evil,
right?
Because
it's a global pandemic. Do you not care about people?
Exactly, bro. You understand the motherfucking judo? Look, your mom got it. Your parents got it, right?
Yeah.
If God forbid anything would have happened to them when they did have it, right? Your opinion.
Have you looked at the CDC.gov's website?
About what? About Corona?
Yeah. You know, so now, and this is how I know Corona is bullshit, because the CDC now statistically shows you that it is. So if you go to CDC.gov, right, they now break it down into columns of death with pneumonia and Corona, right, and death with Corona.
Right.
Right? So if you look at the pneumonia,
it's all the numbers.
It's all the numbers. If you look at Corona, it's half of the death toll that they report on the TV.
Word.
So it's really half. And then if they break it down to age range, right, they break it down to fucking age range, and nobody's looking this shit up. Like, I wish we had more listeners so motherfuckers would go to cdc.gov and look up the Corona statistics. Because it's just like when the WHO came out and everybody's like, well, the WHO says, okay, well, then they bullshitted. Okay, so now what source do you want me to use? Is the CDC okay? Because if we go by the CDC statistics, it's bullshit. And the only people that die from it are 70 plus.
Yo, I feel you. But
and then it's in the thousands. It's not, and then the other age ranges are in the hundreds, dog. In the hundreds.
Look,
in the hundreds.
I wish y'all could see,
nationally.
I wish I could see my boy's face right now because he is legitimately juiced up right now. His eyes are wide. His beard is glowing. He's juiced up.
It's fucking, dude. I'm so fucking mad.
Dog,
and nobody, and you say it, and what's fucking crazy? What's crazy is I have really good friends that are smart, intelligent motherfuckers, right? Have always thought rationally, and they have been got.
Why? Because of the judo, bro. It's the orchestration. You can't hide from the music. It's different.
Dude, my buddy, the one that I'm talking about who's really intelligent, yeah, he was telling me that his family's Christmas, they sat in different rooms to eat. And it was just them. How fucking scared do you have people? This shit is not scary. It might be scary for grandma. Tell grandma to stay in the fucking house. Right?
Right.
That's the only thing to do. At this point, that's the only thing to do because only either... I was going to make a stand-up bit about this, and I might still, because nobody listens to this shit, but we're locking down because of fucking fat fucks and old people.
Yeah.
We shut down the entire country, and we ruined a lot of people's financial lives for fat fucks that didn't give a fuck about themselves to begin with, and old people who have already had a chance to live. And I hate to say that, but it's goddamn true. It is goddamn true. If I live to be 80 fucking years old, I'm fucking lucky. It's not a fucking heartbreak that I die. It is not a goddamn heartbreak if I die at 80.
You sound like Stalin right now, bro.
No, it's the fucking truth, dude. I care about the 80-year-old, but you had 80 years to do what you wanted to do.
Look, Jackson, that's...
What do you want to do? Live forever? Death is a part of life.
That's incredibly insensitive. But
no, it's not.
I understand what you're saying.
It's life. And to think that people are any better than the fucking squirrel that gets run over,
right,
is fucking egotistical, and that is insensitive.
Wow. You
will run over a goddamn squirrel.
Yo,
we're all life.
I didn't know.
We're all life.
I didn't know that you were such a deep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fucking mad.
Deeply offended by this corona shit.
It just bothers the fuck out of me. It's a complete loss of freedom, dude.
It's not complete loss of freedom, bro.
It will. If everybody keeps letting it be.
I'm gonna juice you up some more. Have you not seen the bill, the draft for internment camps for the non-vaccinated?
What?
That shit real. That shit is real. It hasn't gone any further than.
But somebody wrote it.
Somebody wrote it, and it's for NY only. But it doesn't mean that it won't be.
They internment camps.
I'm gonna find it for you, bro.
And people want to talk shit about that Second Amendment, dog. No fucking way, John Miller. We're living in... And you know what's fucked now is my sister, who was pretty... She's an ICU nurse.
Yeah.
She was pretty fucking, like, dead set against... Or for it, right? Like, for the lockdown, for everybody be safe, you know?
Right.
And now she's going, this is kind of starting to feel like Handmaid's Tale. And I go, what the fuck was I saying this whole time? Like, yeah, I get people are dying and people are sick, but we're losing more than you think right now. We already know that they've done shady shit behind our backs. This 9 months of basically everybody stepping away.
Man, bro.
What, you find it?
I'm trying to. I think I
was that on The Onion?
I spell internment wrong.
New York camps for unvaccinated. Just type that shit in.
All right. Bro, it's
NY unvaccinated ban.
You found it?
Oh no, that's different. Oh, that's 2019.
Damn, all this dead space. All this dead air.
It's okay. Camp for corona vaccine.
Boom.
You found it?
Let me see. nystate.gov legislation. Where is it? Okay, check it out. It's called Assembly Public Health Law. The summary is relates to the removal of cases, contacts, and carriers of communicable diseases that are potentially dangerous to public health.
John Miller.
Yeah,
you're failing.
I'm failing right now, but I found the legislation site. Like it's right here. I'm just trying to.
Hey, do we have a email?
Yeah, we do.
We should. We need to put it in the description so that our listeners can also send their resolutions. Boom. Community building.
Right. Okay, guys. That's a horrible way to. That's just real though. Look it up.
Yeah.
In my state government.
I can't find it anywhere, but I swear it's real.
Yeah, I swear to God, it's real. I saw it on their website just.
Yeah.
You talked about rude people earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
We started this about rude people and went into Corona.
Yeah. But it's about Corona.
Yeah. Well, I think that with rude people, like my brother came to visit, right? He visited recently, and he was commenting on how polite everyone was here, right? Just like as a operating system, right? Like when you go to New York City, politeness is seen as weakness, and people will be even more rude to you, right? So the reason why they're rude up there is to operate, right? And it's because everything is quick. You can't like mannerisms. I noticed that earlier. I noticed that when I was visiting last year, right? That me being like, "Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? I'm fine, thank you," right? That slows down every interaction, right? Everywhere. So that's why when you go someplace, if someone wants, say you said nothing to eat at a restaurant, right? And someone just said, "Yo, what do you want?" You like, that's rude, right? He didn't offer me no water, blah 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 blah. But somewhere else, like in New York City, that level of service is only reserved for like the tip top restaurants, right?
Right.
Most service is gonna be like, "Yo, what you need? You don't know?
Yeah.
I need you to move."
Yeah.
I got this dude behind you.
AKA like it's like the Philly sub shops or the Philly cheesesteak places. It's like you walk up, you say your order.
Right.
And they're writing it down and they're sending it on the line. There's 100 people in the line. Fucking keep moving. Right.
And it's speed of life. Right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, rudeness. What we consider rudeness here in the South is speeding up of conversation, right? Because I watched movies before where there's like say it's a gangster movie, right? And then there's the gangsters all talking about each other's family, blah blah blah, XYZ, and then the young gangster was like, "Yo, we here to talk about money. What we doing, right? I don't care about your kids." And he's like,
"Yeah,
yo, our competition is like the only way we get to the deal is by making sure everyone's good and being polite.
Right.
That's part of it.
Right.
Because without all that shit, now it's all about money. Now it's a sour relationship.
Yeah.
Anything goes wrong. I know your kid goes to Sunday school, blah blah blah, and you know my kid goes to Sunday school together. You know that's what's important.
Right.
All this is about the family eventually, at the end of the day. And so you look at the fucking the crazy world that we're living in, and it's like, okay, not only has the internet sped everything up, right? But it's also sped up the amount of information and the amount of disinformation that we might get, right? So it's increasing people's rudeness meter, right? Because like how we're increasingly living more and more on our phones, my guy, right? And so like how often are you looking down at your phone? So say
not often anymore because I deleted all the apps, dog.
But say that dude that skipped you.
What's your screen time right now?
Oh yeah, it clocked out this morning. I think it's like 7 hours.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Dog.
It's down 10% from last week though.
So what is it?
I'm looking at it. It's fucking.
Just type it in screen time. Pull down screen time. I know what mine is.
What's yours?
3 hours and 30 minutes.
Ooh. Average daily use is 4 hours and 22 minutes.
But most of mine is work related.
Yeah, it's probably like 60% bullshit, 40% interpersonal relationships.
Yeah.
But so a lot of our life is being spent on the phone, right? And so think about I love using Twitter, right? Say the dude that cut you off online is a Facebook user or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I ain't got time to wait in this line, or he didn't even look at you or acknowledge the line.
No, he did one of those things where he did the side eye and ignored and went in.
And he's like, I ain't got time for that shit. We're living the global pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it adds to the rudeness meter because like everyone's not more about themselves. You know, it's like the selfishness has gone up, I think.
Well, it's always been there in American society, and they've always said that that's a downfall, or they've said it's a positive. Right, so the individual, Mexican families are Mexican families, and they're large, but Mexican American families have kids that went and did the opposite of what the family usually does, right? Because they can, because they're in America, because they have the power of the individual. Right.
Back at home, you have to have the unit.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're not making it.
You're not going to survive.
Yeah, and sometimes in America, if you don't go out on your own, you're not going to make it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, serious. Yeah.
So
dysfunction is a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, think about inner cities. You know, if you don't leave that toxic environment of financial distress and
crime or whatever.
If you don't leave that kind of lifestyle, whoever is in that lifestyle or whatever.
That's serious. What am I?
Making it out of the small town, going to the big city, trying to make some fucking money.
That's in a lot of people's like coming of age story. You know what I'm saying? Even from like in Chinese, you know what I'm saying? Like Chinese stories, like little village, you're like, oh yeah, I'm a kung fu master, but I gotta go to the city to make my school known. It's the only way, right? We've lived 1,000 years in this mountains and nothing's changed. The city's where it's happening, you know. So you have to have that mentality. But the increasingness of rudeness, bro, is not an underlying function of American society by any means. I think what's happening is that life is speeding up, and now, and the information that we have is speeding up. Because think about how short Corona was, or I mean, last year 2020 was.
Right.
2020 felt like forever, but also it didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I watched Big Mouth and jerked off a lot.
We fucking sat there and wasted a lot of time. Like I think someone did I think we watched like hundreds of hours of TV at my house. Yeah. Hundreds of hours. Like, between the movies we watched together, the fucking anime we watched, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We watched a fucking marathon on Jeopardy. Like it was like 3 or 4 days. Homes would come over. We'd roll up personal blunts and then just try to beat the guys.
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
That's not bad because it's different every time.
Right, but what I'm saying is that like just the amount of fucking teeth. Even I was trying to like, I mean, I'm not out of shape, but I was running miles every day, doing 100 push-ups every day. I was trying to like stay focused.
Right.
At the end of the day, it still came down to fucking watching TV.
Yeah.
And it's just like, my I don't know. My mom probably argued differently. I don't think I was any more ruder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought a gift, bought a Christmas gift for the bum at my corner store. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Corona made me a little better person.
I don't think it's made me a better person.
Think it's made you worse?
I think it's made me worse because of the societal impact that I worry about, and it's like in my head, like I guess as a Southern white man, you're kind of taught to not trust the government. Yeah. You know, especially the federal government.
Why is that? You think the white man is all for the federal government?
Poor Southern white people. Why would they ever be for the federal government?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. I just my family, right, and like just a lot of people that that you grow up around, and you hear. I mean, you've always heard the story. You hear the story of the revolution, right, where people had to actually lay down their life to try to accomplish something for whatever reason, right? And you hear about all these stories, and then we get presented something in our lifetimes as much as, or like a global pandemic, and then you see that
what the government is doing to the people?
Yeah, well, you see in history, you see like, okay, they were using propaganda for this, and then they did this to do this, and then, but no, everybody went to history class. Everybody knows that propaganda exists, but they refuse to acknowledge that it's happening right in front of our eyes.
Right.
And it's just one of those things that, like, I worry about that kind of thing. I worry about everybody just shutting their fucking eyes and just bending over and taking it from daddy. You know? And
I mean, bro, look, the black community in America, especially my mom's side of the family, and then even my dad's side of the family, right? Like, you don't trust the government because the government has actively done stuff against black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's
but if they actively do it against black people, they'll actively do it against anybody.
Yeah, but that's like counterintuitive from what we've seen. You know what I mean? Like, cause like it's not. Which is what we're going to talk about anyway, right? It's like, how did the judo happen, right? They flipped the script on everybody, right? So it's like people are not recognizing what propaganda is right now in front of their eyes because it's not the same as how it used to be, right?
Right. It's not a poster.
It's not a poster that says obey or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they said the same picture of Stalin all over like. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's different now, so people are not going to be able to recognize it until hindsight kicks in, and they're like, "Damn, we were propagandized this whole time," or "Damn, they muzzled us this whole time."
Well, it's like weapons of mass destruction.
It's like, let me say this, like when you know that term, history will not be kind to you. You know that when people say that about certain things, and I wonder, it's like, well, history is written by the victors, right? And history could be a propaganda ploy as well, right? And so it's like, at the end of the day, 50 years from now, when we're 7 years old, we done made our way in this world. What's going to be said about the muzzling of Americans with the masks, right? When we knew that the time was, like, is it going to be like, oh yeah, we could have saved more lives, or you feel what I'm saying? It's like,
I like that word, muzzle.
Muzzle, yeah, that's what we are.
We're fucking dogs and cats.
We dogs, and they put a fucking muzzle on us, man. And so
theoretically and physically.
Yeah, like figuratively and literally. Yeah, it's muzzling.
Yeah, right? And and this is why I don't know why I am the way I am, right? But what I do know and is that I'm happy. Like, for once in my life, I'm proud to be a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm proud to speak out.
Yeah.
And I've been putting my head on the chopping block for fucking 3 years trying to make you motherfuckers laugh, okay?
Right.
It ain't been working, okay? I have no success in it, right? Relatively little success in it, right?
Yeah.
Good. Why? Why good? Because now I have no fucking problem with you thinking I'm a dumbass because I said something.
Okay. You didn't got hard.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, if you wanna give me some shit for some shit I say on stage or in life, I will have a fucking answer, motherfucker.
Right.
Because that's how I'm not scared. I'm not a fucking little bitch that will sit in his house and watch the news and go, oh, they're fucking us, you know, and complain to your fucking dad. No, it is on public record that Jackson Maness, at 26 years old,
right,
saw through the bullshit.
Right.
And it is in the ether. And nobody else, that's why I respect you so much, is because you got fucking nuts. And nobody has any nuts.
Bro, that's what we talked about last time.
I know, but god damn it, it just bothers the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's tough to break out of this because it's affecting our lives day to day so heavily, right? It's like, I'm in a precarious situation right now because of Corona. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's like, if Corona never happened, I would not have.
Did you lose your job because of Corona?
I sure did. In March, yeah.
In fucking March?
Yeah.
In fucking March! God damn. Dude, we gotta get fucking rich and fuck these motherfuckers up.
Bro, we gotta get rich and then dude, I was listening to this cat on YouTube.
And buy an island?
Well, not buy an island. Like, you know the Koch brothers, right?
Yeah.
Dude made a point. It's like, the Koch brothers just got aggressively rich and then aggressively started pushing their worldview, right?
Right.
And the issue is that there's no other side, there's no balance because, like,
right.
is there a billionaire that you know is on your side? I don't really know. Maybe Elon Musk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. but then who fucking knows?
Right.
You know?
And so it's like, but we know that there are billionaires that are not on our side.
I did just see a quote from him. He said there's too many MBAs running companies right now.
Right.
He said y'all got masters in business, but y'all ain't fucking worried about the product. Y'all are just looking at fucking financial statements.
Right, but I'm selling cars and flamethrowers, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's always been about the product. You know?
Right.
That's what I was trying to say months ago, that we need to put out some physical thing for comedy, right? Like something people can find. Like this is the reason this show's about, right? It's like we need more something with traction, like a physical product. And so the dude in the YouTube video I was watching, the guy is like former something of Facebook, Indian cat, very, very knowledgeable with stuff. He's like probably the most influential investor in the last 10 years besides Warren Buffett. And this cat was saying, like, the only way you can change the world is by having a whole bunch of cash and a whole bunch of nuts.
Right.
It's the only way.
Right.
Because you have to start putting out your message through your assets, through your influence. Because capitalism is a voting system. No matter how much of a financial way of life is. I'm sorry, retarded. No matter how much capitalism is a financial mode of operating an economy, right? It's also a philosophy, right? And through capitalism, you can push your philosophy, right? Because you have the money to do it, right?
Right.
There's no other way that a poor dude could be like, I want to let folks know about what I think. Well, what the fuck you got, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a book. What the fuck? Where the other
Yeah.
at? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
there's also what is it? Not respect, but what is it? What's like the word for like proof?
Social proof?
Not social proof, but like proof that like nobody would respect Steve Jobs if he didn't do what he did. You know, so he did X, Y, and Z to fucking be top dog.
Yeah.
Right? It's like you can't be the leader and not have gone through the trenches.
It's a term.
It's like rapport or something.
Well, no, it's a term for that we're both missing. But one of my favorite authors, Nassim Taleb, calls it skin in the game. You're not worth it until you have skin in the game. Put your money up. Were you in war? Like you know the old if you were like a World War II vet, right? Or the whole stolen valor thing, where it's like, oh, where'd you serve? And folks can't really call out where they served.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, oh, so you're just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? That's what really matters. You didn't have no real skin in the game, right? And you're trying to take the fringe benefits from not having skin in the game, right? And so, old boy basically saying that if you want to make the world a better place, or you want to do whatever, you have to fucking get aggressively rich, and then aggressively start pushing out your influence and your assets, right? So it's like, do I want, like fucking we talked about it before, Danny Thomas, right? He eventually started an incredible nonprofit to affect change in the world, right? And then the money behind it slowly came, blah blah blah. Now it's this behemoth that it can't be stopped, right? And at the very bottom of it, the main message is we helping kids when they can't be helped, right? And that's why it's powerful. And the same thing for these other people. So it's like, how do we, in this crazy ass world, besides bitching about it, right? We can bitch about it all day.
Right.
Like right now, we're pushing our influence to the 10 listeners we got. We're pushing our influence, right? What happens when we actually have numbers? We actually have 10,000 listeners per month, right?
Right.
And we have people paying us for advertising, whatever.
Right.
Now people are going to be like, now we have a blip of influence. And 10 years from there, bro, 10 years from now, right? We're the top of the game, right? Fucking multi-million-dollar construction company. I have a crazy media company, right? We're both well-known comedians, blah, 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 right? Now people have to worry about what we say, because we affect so much change. We affect so much influence, right?
Right.
Like, and this is where...
Isn't that great?
Yes, but what I'm saying is that, like, it's scary because it's like, who is not on our side that's pushing this influence that's coming down, like, shit rolls downhill, right?
Right.
There's somebody out there that's not on our side, right? Like, if you think about it, like, the American economy is not doing so well, right? Well, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this greater plan is more important. That 5-year plan that's going to be worth X amount of billions of dollars is more important to me than 100 million lives or 100 million businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what. So, I think I'm ranting now.
No, I get what you're saying. We're at an hour 12, hour 13.
You want to cut it right here?
Yeah, we can cut it.
All right. So this has been. I don't know
what number?
I have no idea.
Episode 47.
Right. Episode 999 of the True Barrel Podcast. Is your boy John Miller, your boy Jackson Maness.
What's up?
Dylan Ellison, our producer, is not here because he still got the corona.
He got pussy corona.
Yeah, in the swamps. I would like to say that this episode is presented by big balls and complaining about corona still, right? We will get out of this corona. We'll get out of it as soon as we got a corona, guys.
Once we have reached influence to the president is listening to us and they are making decisions, or the governor, or the mayor, fucking somebody.
Like, these True Barrel guys gotta be stopped. They're coming too hard.
All right, motherfuckers. See y'all later.
Peace.